New Iberia residents are continuing to voice their concerns over the speed cameras originally installed in late 2023. News 10's Dawson D'Amico spoke with one man about the issues people are having and the chief of police about how effective the cameras have been.
After multiple complaints from New Iberia residents about these speeding cameras in school zones throughout the city, people expected their problems would be taken care of. According to Tyler Galantine and other residents in New Iberia, they are still experiencing problems and want something to be done about it.
At the beginning, I was not against the cameras, but as of this point, yeah. The cameras are not good because there's no one actually checking these systems.
The cameras were originally installed in October of 2023. The initial community response to the cameras was not positive after many residents claimed they were being wrongfully ticketed. Because of this, police and the company Blue Line, in charge of the cameras, gave residents a warning period up to January 8th for the ticket system to officially go into full effect. Now residents like Galantine say they are still experiencing the same issues, bringing up the inconsistencies with the speed displayers in front of the speed cameras.
It's not showing the correct speed that you're going to be going by the time that you hit the actual sensor. So to my understanding, that speed should first be an indicator, hey, I need to slow down. If it's not showing the correct speed, then what are we supposed to do?
I spoke with New Iberia Police Chief Todd D'Albor about the issues people are having with the cameras. He says the speed indicators are not a part of the Blue Line system. They are simply just a warning to tell drivers to slow down if they are speeding ahead of time. Chief says the systems are checked monthly by officers and the radars are certifiably calibrated and will be every year. On top of that, the chief says data shows the system has fixed the issue of speeding in school zones by 65% and has tremendously decreased the number of infractions per day. In New Iberia, Dawson D'Amico, KLFY, News 10.